Throughout history, time has been a very complex subject. Scientists such as Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, Galileo Galilei, and even Dr. Emmett Brown have tried to narrow the subject down. Hi, I'm Andrew Lee, and today we're going to be talking about the theory of relativity, specifically about time dilation. Now, what is time dilation? Time dilation is the slowing of an object's time as the object moves at very fast speeds relative to others. And there we have it. Now that is time dilation. Couldn't we explain it in a more simpler and understandable concept? I don't know. Can we? Why, sure we can. To describe time dilation, let's use a marvelous thought experiment. Think of a contraption like this. There are two mirrors at each end, and a ball that constantly bounces back and forth. Let's say that one single bounce between the mirrors represents one whole second, and that the ball moves at a very constant speed. This is going to be important later. John here will hold this contraption. Now imagine that we are the observers, and that John starts running with this contraption faster and faster, even approaching the speed of light. What would John's contraption look like to us, the observers? For John, he will still see the ball bounce up and down vertically, no problem. But what we see is the contrary. The ball takes longer to bounce back and forth between the mirrors. But why? From his perspective, nothing has changed with regards to his experience of 1 second of time. However, from our perspective as John runs, the ball moves not vertically, but in a diagonal line like this. And if you look closely, you'll see it forms a right angled triangle. Now, why is this interesting? Remember we said the ball moves at a constant speed? Well now, as observers, we see that the ball has to travel along the length of the hypotenuse as John runs. And what do we know from Pythagoras' theorem? Exactly, that the hypotenuse is always longer than either one of the two sides. So as the distance that the ball has to travel is longer from our perspective than from John's perspective, and as the ball moves at a constant speed, the ball obviously takes longer to bounce once. Now if John is running fast enough, then the ball might take 10 seconds in our perspective to bounce once. So every 10 seconds for us might be 1 second for John. To put it another way, every 1 second that we experience as observers will be 1/10 of a second for John. Lucky him, since he doesn't have to age as fast as I do. Now replace the ball with a photon of light, and there you have it. If you actually assign variables to the sides of the triangle we see in this thought experiment, you can actually derive one form of Einstein's time dilation equation using Pythagoras' theorem alone. Alright, science is also about making sure everyone can understand the knowledge we earn, right? With thought experiments and with simple math, we can do exactly this. And I think that's awesome and can inspire a lot of people. But the one thing I still wonder about, is it possible to reverse time? Now that, detective, is the right question. Thank you for watching.